Hi, I'm Ryan, and I am a ISV alumni from 2011 Dominican Republic and 2012 South Africa, as well as being a student rep in between those two times. In the Dominican Republic, my group is part of running a summer camp, as well as doing beautification jobs around the Montessori preschool. These two projects took place in Abate, which is a refugee camp. The children that came to our summer camp ranged in age from 6 to 14. Although 14-year-olds in the States are in high school, kids that came to our summer camp couldn't even spell their names. We taught them a wide variety of subjects, including arithmetic, English, social studies, everything that you would cover in school, as well as a lot of health subjects, including which water is safe to drink, how to brush your teeth, and along with that, we were able to give them each a toothbrush and toothpaste. Even though the toothpaste will run out, the toothbrushes will be thrown away, the murals will be washed away. One thing that won't be washed away is the impact we've made in those kids' lives. On the last day we were there, a group of 3 boys, 8 years old probably, they cried the whole day, didn't know what was going on. Finally someone went up, asked them what was going on, and they said they were crying because they were so sad to see us leave. In South Africa, I volunteered at a private game reserve. This meant that we slept on premise. We would wake up in the morning, go scoop elephant poop for hours. Lots of fun that was. Come home, have breakfast, and then we would go and do either conservation around the park, or we would go work on the roads, we would go help anything they wanted us to do. We would go and get snares out, so snares that trap the elephants and rhinos. So on many of these walks, we would go collect all the snares, and there were brush footprints, and you would hear people walking behind you, and those were the poachers. So I can say that I have successfully saved elephants' lives. We were also able to go to an orphanage for a day, and just playing with those children that don't have one-on-one attention was so eye-opening and just amazing. I sat the whole day just holding a little kid, sitting down on the curb, with another boy, probably 8, sitting next to me. We couldn't speak the same language, we had nothing in common, but at least he was able to see that there are people out there that want the best from him, and hopefully he will go and succeed and remember that there's people rooting for him. Because ISV have taught me that there's a whole world out there, not just my little California world that I grew up in for 21 years. After graduation, I moved to Sydney, Australia. I've been here so far for 6 months, and I have another 6 months left. If I had never traveled with ISV, with 100% certainty, I would never have moved to Australia. With ISV, you receive so much. The first you receive is a vacation of a lifetime, or depending on how many times you want to do ISV. You get pushed out of your comfort zone. You do things that you said, oh, I would never do that in my life. So along with all the adventurous things, you get to stay at some of the most amazing places. I stayed in the Ica Resort in the Dominican Republic. Each day you got to watch the sunrise over the ocean. In South Africa, I stayed at a private game reserve. There's times where you're eating dinner and you hear lions in the background. The other aspect that you receive with ISV is one that you don't realize until you touch foot back in the U.S. When I came back from the Dominican Republic, I got on a flight from Florida to San Francisco. I got on the flight, been on hundreds of flights in my life. I'm walking through first class. I see people sitting in $2,000 seats for 5 hours. You think about how much those $2,000 would change the lives of the kids that you were just working with. You come home, you hear your friends complaining about all this petty nonsense after you've just been in countries that they don't know how to spell their name. You can't compare anything to it. Most important for me as a job is a job that I believe in and a job that I don't dread going to work. I'm very passionate about ISV. I believe in everything they do, from the ecotourism they support to the local economies they help promote. How can you dread a job where you go and help kids realize that ISV is something that they need to do, something that's impacted my life so significantly? I believe that I know I'm doing a good job in any aspect of my life is from the reaction I see in people. Obviously, if I get a negative reaction from the majority, I know that it was my mistake, it was something that I need to work on. But at the same time, if I see positive reactions, I know I'm doing an excellent job.